When I was in 6th grade, I got this book for a surprise gift. John Green's The Fault in Our Stars. To summarize briefly, the book is about two teenagers in love. One of them suffering and the other had been suffering from cancer. When made to share his fear, the boy Augustus says that he fears oblivion. Oblivion. Due to my lack of vocabulary at the age of 12, I could not understand what it meant. But without even knowing the meaning of the word, I instantly got captivated the moment I read it for no specific reason. And after I looked up the definition of the word, I became fonder of it. According to Collins Dictionary, oblivion is the state of having been forgotten or of no longer being considered important. It sounded so desolate and tragic. Just like that, just because it sounded cool, the word became my favorite English word. I mean, what could you expect from a 12-year-old? As I got older, that my favorite English word was oblivion did not change. But the meaning I attached to it did change. I realized oblivion was not as mysterious as it first sounded. Oblivion happens to every human being on a daily basis. How many of you can remember the phone number of the person you called last night? I'm sure not many can raise their hand confidently. We all forget something as we busily work through our everyday lives. In fact, forgetting is a must in order to make room for more important information in your brain. If we remembered the trivial things that technology can remember for us, we would have too much information to process before taking an action, and we would be incapable of doing even the simplest thing. Therefore, oblivion is a lifesaver to us, though we are unconscious of its magic. Oblivion can also help us in more critical situations as well. For example, when you're grieving over a loved family member you've lost, or when you're not completely over the last breakup. In such circumstances, oblivion is crucial for your mental health. After the first few miserable days, you will soon notice that you're not distressed every single moment as you forget while you talk to a friend, watch your favorite movie, or do an exercise. The despair gradually fades thanks to the occasional workings of oblivion. Like this, oblivion gives us the strength to move on. Now, let's go back to the context when I first spotted the word oblivion. The boy Augustus fears oblivion because he doesn't want to leave this world without people knowing that he existed. The girl Hazel assures him that there will come a time when there are no human beings remaining to remember that anyone ever existed. Her advice for him is to ignore his fear. Well, Hazel does have a point. Being worried of the inevitability of human oblivion is absurd. But I think there's more to it. Oblivion is not only something to ignore, but it's also something to enjoy. That there will come a time when grand accomplishments are forgotten also means that failures and mistakes will be forgotten as well. Therefore, it gives us the freedom to fail spectacularly and make beautiful mistakes. Even if I mess up the speech, at some point, there will be no one left on this earth to remember it and laugh at me. Oblivion made me write the speech and speak up. It is what liberates me from self-doubt and allows me to try new things. That is why my favorite English word is oblivion. And this word will continue to give courage to me and thousands of others, inspiring people and bringing achievements. Thank you.